Hey guys, I just wanted to show you guys something real quick. I always get questions about how I mix my dye in with my bath bombs, so I just wanted to do a quick little demo to show you guys. I pre-disperse my dye powder in water and then just keep it in these little bottles. I don't use any kind of binder like alcohol or witch hazel for my bath bombs. I just use water. So pre-dispersing the dye in the water anyway, since I'm going to be using it to make everything stick together, this is what works for me. So I just wanted to show you guys really quick what I do. So I have all of my dry ingredients in this bowl here, which you can't see, and then I'm going to combine all my wet stuff in this bowl and then show you how I do it. Okay? So let's get started. Here's my oil. And that's a little much, so I'm going to take some out. My fragrance. I'm making my little heart-shaped American flag bath bombs today, so oil, fragrance, poly. And then here comes the water, or the dye water anyway. Give it a little shake. Paper towel here and make a mess. So I'm hoping you can kind of see it's dye and all my stuff in there. And just mix it all up. It's all my dry. There's no citric acid in here, so I'm not worried about the water activating anything yet. I always add my citric last, and then even then I still don't get any activation using water. And actually I find that since I've been using the water and doing my dye this way, that I think that they're harder. The bath bombs end up being harder at the end. But it could also be that I just cut out cornstarch completely, so I'm not quite sure which of the combination, or maybe it's both, I'm not sure. But just kind of rub it together like this. And if you're finding that you want a more intense color, I just take my, I use 4 grams of water in this recipe, so I just take the 4 grams of colored dye water, and then if you want to add more dye for a more intense color, just add the dye right to the water that's going in your recipe anyways. And I find that that works pretty good because you don't end up with like little clumps of dye floating around in your mix. But this is pretty good. And there's no real science to how I pre-mix the dyes. I just put some dye in a bottle and add the water, and that's it. But let me show you guys. is my dye. It's kind of showing up kind of grayish maybe on camera, but this is definitely bright blue. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys for those of you who use dyes. So I'll be adding the citric acid to this and mixing. I still have I have to add red to this batch. So anyway, I'll post pictures when I'm done of the finished product and show you guys how awesome they look, but hope that helps somebody. You guys have a good day.